please share the session, like the session, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you haven't done it yet, everyone. So that's next request. Okay, everyone. In the last class, we were talking about sources of finance. Continuing with the area of sources of finance further, there are many questions that I'm adding today as well in this specific area. So please let me know if I'm clearly audible as well as the PPT is visible. Okay, everyone, when we talk about this area, which of the following statements about debentures is absolutely true? Debentures are repaid in installment over a period of time. Debentures provide always grant voting rights to the shareholders or debenture holders in this case, I would say. Then perpetual bonds cannot be issued as debentures, or companies issuing debentures have the option to incorporate call or put options. What's going to be the answer? When we talk about the debenture holders, and these are those people who have given loan to our organization, right? If we have given loan to the organization, then the organization is supposed to give the money back to us, right? After a certain period of time, the entire organization is supposed to give the money back, है ना? So that means if I look at the particular debenture, these are true lenders of the organization who deserve to get back their money, isn't it? So in this case, the correct answer is companies issuing debentures have the option to incorporate call or put options. Now, this was the only point which is actually true. When we talk about incorporation of call and put options, now, this means the company can either ask the people to pay, or the people can push the company to prepay them. That means to pay them before time. Okay, so that's the answer. So the answer is D, everyone. Next question. What type of debenture provide lower interest rates and securities and investors by offering a charge over the fixed assets of the company? Convertible bonds, perpetual bonds, secured debentures, or bearer debentures. अच्छा, bearer मतलब there is no security associated with it. Secured matlab which is again secured by some kind of security. Perpetual matlab the bonds which are there for a very long period. In this case, there is no repayment till the very end of the business. Or convertible debentures. Convertible matlab which can be converted. So in this case, what's going to be the correct answer? The correct answer is secured debentures. Secured matlab when there's a security associated. Security means any kind of assets which have been given in case the company is not able to pay, then the amount can be recovered through these assets. Okay? By selling these assets actually. Next question. What feature distinguishes bearer debentures from registered? अच्छा, bearer मतलब there is no specific name written who's a debenture holder. ठीक है. Registered मतलब when the name of the person is written. They're issued with fixed tenures. They're voting rights of the shareholders. There are no voting rights in these cases. The voting rights are only and only exclusively there in the hands of equity shareholders. Preference or anybody else gets a right only if the company has made any violation. Only and only then there is that point. Transfer of ownership occurs through registered transfer forms. Yeah, this happens in registered. If I had particular debentures of the company and I give it to someone else, that is fine. But if I give to someone else, I have to record it in the books of accounts that yes, I've given the debentures to someone else. Transfer of ownership occurs through the mail delivery. नहीं, ऐसा नहीं होता. If we are talking about registered, then we have to note down the name of the person. So in this case, D point. Acha, the mail delivery part is in bearer, and registered means you have to go through the registered part. So mail delivery is there in terms of bearer, not in case of registered. So I think I can go for it, but only in case of bearer, not in case of registered ones. Then, which of the following is an advantage of issuing debentures compared to other long-term funding options? High negotiation flexibility for terms after issuance, uncertain future interest liabilities, potential for significant dilution of the owner's equity, or known and fixed future interest liability. Which of the following is an advantage of issuing debentures, everyone? When we issue debentures, there's no flexibility. Uncertain future interest liabilities? No. We define in advance when we'll pay, how much we'll pay, and whether we'll pay even or not. Or we can convert them into equity shareholders. We can give these kind of rights to those people. They're not even rights, these are options that those people get from us. है ना? Then, when we talk about the advantage of long-term funding, na, potential potential for significant dilution of the owner's equity, this doesn't happen. Known and fixed future liability, yeah, this sounds better because ultimately na, the interest rates are defined, hai na? And even the prepayment tenures are also defined. So in this case, can I say this is known and fixed interest future interest liability, everyone? That would be the answer, hai na? What is that one disadvantage of issuing debentures? Ability to negotiate terms even after an issuance, no requirement for creating reserves, funds, potential unanticipated problems due to rating requirements, dealing with only one lender instead of numerous investors. Uh, I think sometimes you don't deal with one lender. I won't say this thing will happen. Sometimes you have to deal with multiple lenders as well. So that can be the wrong point. The next point that can be ability to negotiate even after issuance. Nahi. After that it is not there. It is already prepaid. That one disadvantage, no requirement for creating reserves and funds. Now you have to create funds because you have to ultimately pay someone. Potential unanticipated problem due to rating requirements doesn't occur here. There's no rating, civil, resale or all those things when you're issuing debentures. ठीक है ना? It's all sorted. Then potential unanticipated problems due to rating requirements. Which of the following statements is true regarding alternative finance strategies in context of regulatory requirements? All alternative financing strategies are directly regulated by the Reserve Bank of India. Non-banking financing companies are regulated by SEBI instead of RBI. Crowdfunding and peer-to-peer lending are examples of alternate financing strategies, or SEBI has actively pursued the implementation of crowdfunding in India. No, not yet. Crowdfunding is yet to get any kind of recognition in our country. That is true. Okay, so currently crowdfunding is not something which is something that SEBI has inculcated or basically has given a green signal to. All alternative financing strategies are regulated by RBI. नहीं, ऐसा भी नहीं है. NBFCs are looking forward towards regulated by SEBI and instead of RBI. No, NBFCs are still covered under that. So crowdfunding and peer-to-peer, these are alternate financing strategies. This part is true. Peer-to-peer is basically if I give loan to you or you give loan to me. We are peer-to-peer. When we talk about crowdfunding, we are raising the money from random people. That is, crowdfunding is alternate financing strategies. Then the answer is C, everyone. Done. Let's look at the next question then. This is the definition of private equity, everyone. What's going to be the answer? Private equity can be called the money that I'm raising from someone who's known to me. Partnerships specializing in crowdfunding and peer-to-peer lending. Partnerships specializing in banking and non-banking financial activities. The next one would be partnerships specializing in venture capital, leveraged buyouts, and related investments. And the last one is partnerships specializing in traditional banking services. Partnerships are nahi, there's no specific partnership which we can say about this area, right? Then what's gonna be the answer? The first part is partnerships is specialized in nahi, private equities. Basically, I know you or you know me, and I decide that I want you to be a part of my organization. That's why I'm choosing you rather than going for the random uh, adjustment of money. है ना? Done. Partnerships specializing in banking and non-banking financial uh, activities. नहीं. The answer is C. Why? Because in this case, I might be having a word with you that I want to buy that organization, or he wants to, or anybody else wants to buy a specific organization. Venture capitalists, they're knowing the person there. China. Then that is venture capital, leveraged buyouts, and other related activities. Leveraged buyouts is basically if I want to buy the other organization, I will do it in any case. I'll take a loan and then buy the organization. And other related investments. Done. Let's move on to the next point. Which of the following stages of corporate development are described here? First is seed financing, as well as second stage. Seed financing is when you bring up a thought process in the business. Startup financing is arranging the finances for the business. Third stage is once we have thought processed and then we are looking forward towards money. First stage in management buyout. Management buyout is actually you're getting the control over the management. Once you've got the control over the management, then obviously things change. है ना? Everyone? Management buyout. If I really want to control an organization, I will control that organization through just one work. That is, I'll control the organization. I'll have the brain of the organization. If I have the brain, then there's no problem. है ना? So what can I do? Then I really have to move towards the area of once one buys the organization, then things are really different. When we talk about following corporate development normally happens in the beginning and the third stage. So this is basically a startup stage or the third stage. Okay? What do you mean by pipe? What is the purpose of pipe deal? Acha. What do you mean by the pipe deal, everyone? This is also among the alternate funds, providing seed capital as for business development, financing the commercialization of products, selling publicly traded shares or preferred stock to private investors, or last one, financing and expansion of growth companies. What's going to be the answer? The answer is going to be see, when we talk about pipe now, we are arranging our funds in this such a way that we are selling publicly traded funds or preferred stock to private investors. Basically, I want any of my friends to be a part of my organization because that would be really helpful for me. So what will I do? If this is what I want, then ultimately what I'll do is I will uh, arrange the funds through the knowns, and when you have a known, then ultimately we don't have a problem there at all, don't we? है ना? चलिए then, let's move on to the next point. This is selling publicly traded. मतलब there's something which is traded in public areas, we're going to trade it in our ways. What is the main difference between leveraged buyout and management buyout? Leveraged buyout is basically when you take a loan in order to buy some other organization. Management buyout is you actually buy the management so that the entire organization's decision making process gets badly hampered. Now it's your organization. LBO involves financing by debt while MBO does not. MBO is a subset of LBA. अच्छा, according to this is a subset. वैसे then it says incumbent management in the buying group or LBO is last financing round before an IPO, while MBO is not. ठीक है, MBO is primarily focusing on seed financing, while LBO is not. Leveraged buyout is you grow your organization by growth, by looking forward towards the growth. मतलब you grow your organization by adding some money which might not be yours even. And this is what you will do, है ना? Obviously, this is required in every organization, na? Done? Now, what's going to be the answer? The answer is MBO. Management buyout is basically subset of leveraged buyout. You take a loan, you either buy the management or the assets. It doesn't matter. है ना? Done, everyone? Let's look at the next question then. What are the two routes of FDI in India? Central and state route, public route and private route, and automatic route and government route, or direct and indirect route? What's going to be the answer? Everyone? Two routes. See, when you really want to get money into the business, what can we do? The best thing that we can do is we can have either automatic or the government route. Automatic route matlab automatic is basically working on the organization in a certain manner. Automatic route is basically when the money is coming directly, and government route is basically you route it through the government permissions and get it into the country there. ठीक है? चलिए. Let's move on to the next point. Under which route does a foreign investor or Indian company does not approve from RBI or Government of India investment? Government route, central route, public route, or automatic route? Under which route the companies may not require the approval? Normally they require approval. Under which route they are not allowed? They do not require those approvals. See everyone, if it's an automatic route, then in the automatic area you don't really have to get it done that way, na? So that means in this case the correct answer is the permissions are already there, or the government will have no specific intervention. That is why it's called automatic route. Done? So in this case, that's the answer. Everyone, if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, then go ahead and subscribe to our channel right away. And if you haven't downloaded the app, then download the app as well. All you can do is, before ending the session, let me show you where to go. Go on to our website, that is adda247.com. Just sharing the particular details with you. Okay. If you're planning to get our courses, and all you can do is check out our website, www.adda247.com. Go on to the area of the courses. This is where you will find JIB and CAIIB, and look at CAIIB June 2024, everyone. The double validity is still going on. That means if you're planning to purchase our courses, then get it for 81% discount along with double validity. That too for less than this 7148, everyone. Okay, let me show you. This is 78%. Use the code Y541, and as soon as you'll apply Y541, you will get it for 6499 only. Total 12-month validity is 6500. So kindly check it out on our website and our app for further details. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a nice day. Bye bye.